Well, tonight, Florida lawmakers are investigating where the governor broke the law by using your money to fly 4 dozen migrants to Massachusetts. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Carolina Lee. Tonight, Governor DeSantis is standing by his decision to fly them from Texas to Florida and then to Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts as part of the state's relocation program. In a news conference today, he implied he could do it again.
The legislature gave me $12 million. We're going to spend every penny of that to make sure that we're protecting the people of the state of Florida.
As the governor presses forward with his plan, questions tonight about whether he can legally use that money for this purpose. 10
Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen has been looking into this all evening for us. Let's bring her in right now. Hannah, you spoke with state legislators about their concerns for what this law allows.
Yes, and Carolina, when you look at the language in this law, which dictates how the $12 million may be used, it says it's to implement a program which would transport unauthorized immigrants from this state. But today, Governor DeSantis outlined how people paid by the state of Florida sought out migrants in Texas. He says it was a proactive move. Others argue it was an illegal use of these funds.
So they've been in Texas identifying people that are trying to come to Florida and then offering them free transportation to sanctuary jurisdictions.
Using state funding, Governor DeSantis says he's creating a system to move migrants from border cities in Texas to sanctuary cities across the country.
These sanctuary jurisdictions can put their money where their mouth is, they can provide the resources, they can do all of that. And then once that happens, the chance of folks coming to Florida is probably very, very low.
The state paid a charter company $615,000 on September 8th, pulled from a $12 million budget for the purpose of relocating unauthorized aliens. In this case, men, women, and children who never stepped foot in Florida.
It's very clear what the language in the bill says, and it doesn't not authorize him to do what he did.
Linda Stewart sits on the Appropriations Committee and says because this deviates from the money's intended use of relocating those in Florida, it's illegal.
We have to get to the bottom of this. This is does not appear to be legal to me by what was written in the budget as to how this money was to be used.
While a legal battle may be brewing, the governor said today he'd do it again.
And these are just the beginning efforts. I mean, we've got an infrastructure in place now. There's going to be a lot more that's happening.
Hannah Deneen, 10 Tampa Bay.
Tonight, the National Guard on Cape Cod is caring for the nearly 50 people who were flown to Martha's Vineyard this afternoon. They hopped on this bus and then took a ferry to Joint Base Cape Cod. The governor of Massachusetts ordered the base to be used as an emergency shelter. There, they'll get access to legal assistance and virtual court hearings. Our CBS affiliate in Boston spoke with a Massachusetts state senator who says the criteria for how and when the migrants will be released is still unclear. There are a lot of questions, of course, about how this happened. We'll keep digging and keep you updated on air and online at 10tampabay.com.